Last weekend, my friend Ersin and I decided to do a 30-mile kayak trip on the Housatonic River in the northwestern area of Connecticut. Although it was a tough one and way more work than we expected, this completely changed my whole perspective on what I thought Connecticut was.
Oh, this is so good!
I've always looked at Connecticut as suburban and kind of boring, but northwestern Connecticut showed me a whole new side. And kayaking, just the two of us on that river out in the middle of nowhere, brought back that same nostalgic feeling of adventure that I had as a kid. This was not the Connecticut I knew. This Connecticut was wild. Truly wild. For some parts of the trip, I felt like I was inside of a nature documentary, and others, I felt like I was on an adventure game show. The adventure was filled with twists, turns, falls and spills, highs and lows, but in the end we made it out alive, and it was one hell of an adventure.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
An inflatable kayak?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, work it. This is the warm-up. So we're out here in Ashley Falls, Massachusetts. We got Ersin with the inflatable kayak, getting his kayak ready. I'm all set up over here, and we're about to jump into the Housatonic River. Is this your first kayak experience?
Oh yeah.
Kayak camping?
You can tell.
You're almost there. It's looking good. Stretching approximately 150 miles from the Berkshire Mountains in Massachusetts to the Long Island Sound, the Housatonic River serves as one of the main sources of life to the state. I've been wanting to paddle this river for a while now, and today was finally the day. As soon as we finished up setting our kayaks, we headed down to the water to begin our journey. Beautiful. I've never seen anyone launch a kayak like that. You should drop it and jump in it at the same time.
Don't go. Can you tell that it's my first time?
No, you look very experienced.
Yeah, right.
Kayak works. Okay, you ready?
I think so.
Let's get it. About 45 minutes into the trip now, and we've just crossed over into the border of Connecticut, and it's been amazing so far. Just so calm and peaceful, just so beautiful being out here with nothing and no one around except nature and all the birds and the animals running around. And it's nice and cool. Like at first I was kind of upset that it was cloudy, but I think I'm actually very happy that it is cloudy now. It's just stopping us from getting sunburned, keeping us cool, and making it a very easy trip along the river. I think this is the nicest rope swing setup I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. So we just stumbled upon some kind of camp maybe, or retreat. I'm not really sure. That looks like it might be like a sweat lodge or something. There's a big fire pit in the middle here. So we're gonna go explore, even though this is probably private property. I don't know. We're gonna go see what we find. They're stacked with gear.
Yeah.
Take what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be like a Boy Scout camp or something,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's like that.
They have every kind of river gear you would need here. Got a kitchen here. There's tools and stuff in there. It's like a whole shelter as well, if you wanted to sleep here. Approaching our first obstacle on the river, a set of rapids, and as of right now I don't know how big these rapids are. I can hear it from quite a while away, so I think I'm just gonna scope it out and see if it is worth going down. Definitely don't want to capsize the boat early onto the trip. There's also a lot of debris and trees and stuff, so you want to go down there? On the guide it said avoid these ones. Let's just go to that rock there and we can stand up and see.
It sounds like there's a big drop.
It sounds like it. I don't know, I just can't see around the corner. That's the biggest issue.
Oh, let me go there.
Go to that rock there and stand up and see. Do you think we should do it?
I think so, because that's why we are here.
I mean, there's more rapids to come that'll be in a straight line. But you said it's just the section here that's sketchy?
Yeah, and the other one right there, you don't see it.
Oh, the drop there.
Yeah.
So I think if we can stay right over there,
Yeah.
that'll be fine. But like going through that middle section would be pretty dangerous because there's probably a big rock like right there where it's dipping. Okay, let's do it. Our first attempt at the rapids did not start off according to plan. As Ersin pulled out to start heading towards the drop, the river was so powerful that it pushed him backwards and he was unable to turn around. What happened from there was, well, I'll just let it play out. I guess I'll go so long. Okay. Here we go. Oh my goodness me. You just have no control here. You are powerless to the rocks and the water. Managing somehow. Yes! You just gotta go. Yeah! Now it's my turn to hit the next jump. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Just gotta go with it. Ah! So wet. We did it. We did it.
Oh God.
Nice work.
It was nice. Oh. There you go. I was so unbalanced in the first place.
Yeah, you were like starting out sideways.
Yeah.
That's why I went out that way to try and like line up.
That was smart.
But yeah, wow, you really have like no power to do anything. You just have to go with it.
Yeah, actually.
You can't.
I thought I would be able to like turn.
Yeah, you can't turn.
No, at all, not at all.
First rapid's done. So we're about 5 miles in right now, about 2.5 hours, and I think both of us are starting to feel it in the arms now, using muscles that we don't really use too often. And we still have 13 miles left to go today, so hopefully I didn't overestimate the distance we could do. But I was hoping that there would be some more current with us, but the water has just been perfectly glassy and still, which is, it's a good thing. It's better than the current flowing against us, but I thought we'd have more current flowing downstream with us to give us some more speed, but we'll get there slowly but slowly. Oh, we got some wind on our backs now. This is lovely. Much needed snack break. It wasn't long before we hit a major dam wall, and we had to pull our kayaks off to the side, empty everything out, and then carry it all the way around the dam wall. On paper, it seemed easy enough. It was just carrying a kayak, right? Alright, lead the way. Okay. Because you'll see better than I can. Okay. It said there was a trail going down, so... Only 2 minutes in, I had to stop and take a break. These kayaks were heavy, so we decided to switch up our methods to something far more effective.
Yep. Okay.
That didn't mean that it made the walk any shorter or the kayaks less heavy.
Why we need to?
We're both really feeling it right now. Our arms are dying and tired at the same time. And we've both been soccer players our whole life, so upper body endurance is not something we are familiar with. And we got to carry the kayaks like, I don't know, probably half a mile down the road right now to the next point to put it back in the river.
Best thing about kayaking is when you kayak on the water, not when you carry it around. So just in case, remind yourself, if you're going in kayak, you gotta check if you need to carry it because it's heavy. We made it to water. Oh yeah. Oh. My hands are like hurting so bad. Look at the old red.
Yeah.
Swollen. Yeah, when I signed up for this, Dean didn't tell me about this part. I thought we were gonna use current and we're not gonna paddle a lot. But like all we did all day is paddling against wind sometimes. So it's still fun being outside.
Just not as fun as I made it out to be.
It meant to be more fun.
Well, hopefully that's fun over there. Back on the river. The restart was as fun as we had hoped it to be when we stumbled upon what looked to be a whitewater rafting training facility of some sort.
I missed that one.
I'm not doing a good job. That was fun. I want to do that on the whole river. Just, the current is definitely a lot faster here, so we're picking up speed and we got the wind on our backs. Things are looking up. Oh! We are now 6 hours into the day, 6 hours of paddling, and I think we are both just ready to sit down around a fire and have a beer and have some food. I think we're both feeling pretty tired now, and yes, brain is working. This is the good stuff. Oh, this is so fun. Oh. rock.
Wow, never seen one.
So we just passed two beavers on the side of the river, which I've never seen a beaver in the wild before, out and about just doing his thing. I've only really seen them in like zoos or aquariums, so that was pretty cool. So definitely an unexpected occurrence. And then earlier today we also saw a bear that ran across the road. So just two types of animals that we didn't expect to see today that made an appearance. And yeah, tons of birds as well. So much wildlife that we've seen along this river that I just haven't been able to capture fully, obviously because I'm paddling at the same time. But yeah, this really is just like the highway of nature. You get to go through the middle of it all and see it all. And there's just been birds flying around us and overhead the whole day. It's been so beautiful. Oh, we hit a rock. And especially now that it's getting towards evening time, a lot of the animals are either starting to come out, or like fish are starting to jump out the river now. So there's a ton of fly fishermen around, and it's so beautiful. So it sounds like we might have one final challenge ahead of us. It sounds like there's some rapids coming up ahead, which I don't know how big they are, and also wasn't really expecting them, but I can hear them from quite a while away already. So that leads me to believe that they are kind of big. So we'll see. Oh, that was so fun. Whew. I think it's like almost 8 hours later and we finally made it to the campsite. What a day. Exhausted. Campfire and beers just hit differently after 18 miles of kayaking. What a day. A very good day. We're now winding down. We just had dinner. We had some steak and couscous, and we're sitting around the campfire now, just hanging out, just resting and relaxing. But it was a beautiful day, and looking forward to another one on the river tomorrow. Check. It is Sunday morning and we have woken up to some rain. So that's not ideal. I think it's only meant to be some light rain for the next hour or so. Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't last the whole day, but I think we're gonna carry on. Even with this light rain, it's not too bad. But first we're just gonna have some breakfast and pack up camp, and then we'll be on our way again. How's your body feeling?
Sore. I never felt that much sore in my life. It was like 18 miles rolling and like paddling, but we're gonna do it.
So part of me is actually hoping that this rain is going to be helping us out, because it's raining a lot harder up north, and so obviously there's more water flowing in the river, so that's going to make the river flow faster and will hopefully carry us faster and make the whole ride just that much more enjoyable. It is so beautiful out here though right now. And we got a fly fisherman out there doing his thing. ready for another day. We have 11 miles today, so definitely a lot less than yesterday. Yesterday was a lot, but I think today will be pretty chill. Let's go. Whew, my arms are feeling it already. Might be a day of just getting stuck on rocks. Oh, this is so good. This is just an absolutely beautiful day. And it seems so like gross and gloomy, and even when I woke up this morning I was like, oh, it's raining, I don't want to kayak in the rain. But as soon as I got out here now, it's like, wow, this is just a whole new world, and you just get to see the river and the landscape in a whole new way that if it was raining on any other day I wouldn't come out because it's raining, so why would you come kayak in the rain? But it just gives you something else that's very magical and special that I've never really experienced before. And just as I said that, I saw one of the most magical and special things I've ever seen out in the wild. A bit. This is crazy. This is wild. This is literally wild. Wow. Look at this scene, and then you just got a bear crossing the river. Wow, that was unreal.
Good morning, guys.
This is so magical right now. The amount of wildlife that we're seeing, the conditions of the river, the speed that we're going at, everything is just so perfect right now. I feel like I'm just in a different world. It's almost like playing a video game in real life. So right now I think we are about 6 miles into the kayak for today, and it's going so much quicker than it did yesterday. Just with the river moving so quickly, we are doing about 5-6 miles an hour compared to probably 2 or 3 yesterday. So I'm kind of sad that it's actually going by pretty quickly now when today has just been so beautiful. I just want to stay in this moment forever. So literally as we are about probably like a quarter of a mile away from our endpoint, the sun has decided to peek out and brighten up the day. Woo! And we have officially done it. So dead. Oh.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm done.
We made it.
No more. No more paddling. Damn it. Everything would be awesome if I didn't forget my keys in the campground.
So Ersin forgot his car keys. He parked down at the beginning of the or the end of the kayak, and so now he's gonna have to get a taxi to go back to the campsite or something to go get his car keys. We'll figure it out. But other than that, it's been a great trip.
It was awesome. Great trip.
Don't fall in the water as you get out now.
Falling. Oh, we made it.
Very nice.